So, to explain Harold's personality, I've decided to take the humanistic approach, specifically talking about Carl Rogers' theory. He said that personality wouldn't develop correctly without the right environment, which specifically means one that's genuine, accepting, and empathetic. This is part of what we see with Harold and Maude. Harold has grown up in a large, empty house with a mother who's incredibly controlling and doesn't really care about who he is as a person. Harold only finds these three things when he's with Maude. He feels safe to open up to her when she does the same, telling her about his mother's staged a reaction when she thought he was dead. This is the moment that Harold realizes that she doesn't really care about him as much as she should. No matter what he tells Maude about the fake suicides and the feelings he never shared with anyone before, Maude doesn't view him in a negative light, which is the accepting part, and she's unconditionally loving. And finally, she's the first person who's truly empathized with him and listened to him. No other adults in his life do this. They each have their own agenda. Like we see this with the therapist, with his mother, and even with the general uncle dude. With Maude, Harold's able to begin his journey towards self-actualization. According to Carl Rogers, this is one of the basic motives of all humans. Harold's self-actualization is when he rejects death for life, which is demonstrated in the last scene of the movie. Thanks to Maude's help with this growth, Harold's ideal self is congruent with his actual self. He becomes open to experience, appreciates the present, puts significance into his feelings, becomes more creatively inclined, as we see with the banjo, and takes his first steps towards living a fulfilled life. The humanistic approach also deals with the idea of self-concept, which is split into three parts. The first is self-esteem. Harold's self-worth is destroyed when he sees the dramatic fake reaction of his mother when she thinks he's dead, and Maude rebuilds that. Self-image is the second part. I believe Harold becomes attached to Maude because his self-image is improved by her. And finally, the last part is becoming congruent with the ideal self.